The date is May 14th, the time 10:11 a.m. And I have been contemplating how we're going to deal with these last couple modules. And I've kind of made a bit of a decision. Let's come down here and let's talk about it real quick, shall we? So I was thinking about doing the tripwire hooks and the levers. I've decided no, that's not going to happen. I'm going to save the dispensers for last because they're actually going to be a little bit more tricky. I can't just plug and play the module in there because of the fact that I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to handle the bows yet. But what I am going to do, and this is what I've been thinking about, is we're going to do the crafting tables as a very simple module next to the autocrafter, and then before the dispenser, we'll do the bows. So our final setup of autocrafting things is going to be that. Does this really mirror right there? Oh, it kind of does. So right there is going to be our pistons, then a little module for the crafting tables, and then another module that's the auto crafters. These two aren't going to be too bad. It's this system here that I'm worried about. And we're going to save that for the very last part of this episode. There is a chance this ends up being the second to last episode. I thought this was going to be last episode. I don't know how difficult some of this stuff is going to be. I still have a week and a half before I leave, so we're going to do our best. But what we're going to do now is we're going to figure out this sticky piston situation. Now, I have the basic outline here. This is kind of the way it's going to be. I need, let's get some half slabs and just kind of go out to there so we're in the correct building spot. I know I have some in here, maybe? Maybe there's plenty left. Hi, doggo. Yeah, we got tons over here. Well, let's think about this. I guess we can just... See, this is going to be quite a bit further away. I guess we could just kind of come out from over here. Yeah, we'll come from over here and we will start building this up. I think... I'm still not 100% sure on how I want to mitigate the way the pistons get sent over here. I kind of want to make sure that we're not pulling too many, because I really feel like you use regular pistons more. I almost want it to just be like one stack of sticky pistons is all we end up creating. I need to go one more over. Okay, so that is where that's going to be. Let's go get some scaffolding so we can kind of scaffold up to that area. Oh, you know what? I'm not even sure if we have enough of the white concrete to build that. Ooh, I'm going to have to go down and get this, aren't I? Yeah, we'll just break a couple of these so we got the scaffolding back. We might have to do a quick concrete making sesh here. Let's grab all this scaffolding and we'll take a look. And I think we might end up changing how this module works in general because, I don't necessarily know that it makes sense to pull the pistons from up here. It might be simple enough to just dump the pistons straight into the line here. No, it's a lot faster to go there. Okay, so maybe we think of that. Let's think of that aspect of this whole thing. So this is where the pistons are. If we need to put a hopper under there, but we want to make sure that the hopper will be locked. So if we do... Oh, also, is that going to go right into the water stream? I guess the water stream is on the same level as this. Interesting. Huh. I mean, I could always use a dropper to push it back up, which we might have to do. So the piston, the hopper is going to be underneath it. The hopper needs to get locked from I guess we could say from... might be better to lock the hopper from here. I don't think it would be good to pull a signal that way. And how do we want to lock it? I guess that's the other question. Could it just be... If I put this here, does that mess with anything? Is there anything that gets affected? Because what I could do is a sticky piston that gets released. What is my system over here? Hold on. What am I doing over here? So this is just a comparator. Not a comparator, a repeater that goes into it. That might be simpler. Okay, so we'll put a repeater here that locks the hopper. And for now, we will send a signal to it. So let's grab our redstone box here. Boop. Do I seriously not have any of that stuff? I mean, I have that stuff, but I thought I had a bunch of it already pulled. But I guess there is a chance we used it all when I was making the last module. I see comparators. I see a ton of comparators in there. Okay, so let's grab this. We will grab a repeater. We're going to need way more repeaters. Okay, wait, can I reach from over here? No, I'm falling. Let's grab... Ow! Ow, 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 ow. I should always have like one extra, right? Yeah, okay, cool. That's enough to get us started with this this concept here. Okay, I jump over here, Okay, so I have a hopper in here. I do. Okay, cool. So I'm not going to do that yet, but first we will give me some room. Well, this is actually going to be a bus line, right? In theory. So we want to do that. Let's say that's the bus line that's getting the signal from that to tell this one to go. And for now, we'll just do this there. That should lock it. And then let's put a temp block and do this to this. So nothing should be flowing into here, right? And nothing would flow into there until the appropriate time. Okay, cool. So then we need, I want that concrete back because I don't have much. We need some glass to make a water stream. And I think we want to use a dropper, maybe? Dropper probably makes the most sense. Yeah, what else would I use? Hold on, let's, wait, do I have a dropper in here? Let's see. I have plenty of droppers. We'll grab a dropper. We might need 2 observers. I'm not, I could in theory, no, I need, I'll probably need 2 observers. Okay, and then do we have the glass still? We have tons of glass. Great, okay. And then let's think about this. So if we want it to come that way, let's see. Let's line it up from this side, okay? So if we're over here, and that's over there, and we want it to be dispensed into this, is there an angle where I could do this from? I think I'm just gonna have to do that, and then that, and then that, and then, oh, maybe that needs to be ice. Okay, we're gonna actually make that ice, and then put some glow lichen on it. Nothing should be calling, so, whoa, my inventory is a disaster. That's fine. There's glow lichen. I guess we could put that away. And then let's grab this. Okay, cool. So that's actually going to be ice. Zoop. Boop. Sorry, glass. Boop. Ice. Glow lichen. Sheboygan. And great. Okay, cool. So now this does line up, right? Okay, cool. The question is this. Where can we put... Ooh, could this power a dropper below it? Oh, interesting. Well, no. What? So maybe? Maybe. I wonder. So this block here is getting powered, right? Hold on. I need some... I guess we could use these. Okay, so that block there is getting powered. Does that mean, in theory, if I put this like that, there's no way this is getting powered, right? No. But what if I put a redstone? If I put redstone on top of this? Boop, boop, boop. I don't think. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. So that is creative. I like that. But how would I do that with water being there? Because in theory, there would be a water stream there, right? So boop, and then this goes into that. So it's definitely getting powered. This would never work, right? If I did that and then put a redstone torch here. No, okay. It was just, curiosity. We're going to put this rotten flesh in here as a test. How... Well, okay. Here's a weird question that might work in theory. If I did this, okay, and I put this here. Okay. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Yo. Right? Okay. So then, if we had a water stream like this. Do I have a water bucket on me? I do. Okay. What can we get rid of? What is garbage in my inventory? I need to get rid of something at this moment in time. You know what? I could stack those. Great. Okay. So if I did that and I put that in there. Oh, it totally works. Oh, that's sick. Okay. I'm just going to cover it and make sure it works again. Perfect. Okay. Great. So that would enter the water stream there. And I don't think this should cause an issue. If I put this here... Well, no, that's locked, so that wouldn't do anything. But if I put this here... There she goes. Okay. Great. That is some simple logic for how to call for this. Wow, that surprisingly wasn't too bad. I like that. Okay, so now let's clean up my inventory because we need to start figuring out how to build this next section. We don't need the cyan. We're going to use green. We're going to use green wool. This is a mess, but I guess we can put that away. We don't need... I think we're only going to need one stack of the green wool. I don't need the rotten flesh at this point. I can't believe how, messy my inventory system is right now. And we're going to put those away. And we don't need the glass. We need white concrete, though. And I am so out of white concrete. Do I have any... I have plenty of gravel. But I don't have any sand. Do I have dye? Do I have white dye still? Nope, but I do have a ton of white dye there. Okay, quick little trip to get some sand. This, I was working on an area over here. Is this where I was collecting some sand from? Yeah. I feel like one more stack for just what we're working on right now, just to get us going, would be more than enough. Oh, but one stack actually makes 2 stacks of white concrete, right? Is that right? I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Okay, and then let's go grab a stack of gravel. And then we can easily convert that over. We'll need... wait, where's the gravel? The gravel is here. Cool. Okay. And then let's grab the white dye. Okay, you don't You don't need to waste your time with this. I will cut here. I will get the white concrete ready to go, and then we will we'll come back and we'll start building that. So, be right back. That was very quick. That was very quick, very easy. And we have what we need now to start this process. Minus some of the components, but luckily I am living in a factory, so that shouldn't be too hard to gather those. It's going to be a little weird because I forgot. My first couple designs, I don't know why I did out of iron blocks. Obviously not doing that anymore. Let's see here. How much do we need of stuff? Schematic, materials list. Crafter, dropper, sticky piston, comparators, torches, observers. Okay, let's get a few items here that I know I don't have freely floating around, but let's do this. Droppers, redstone torches, comparators. Okay. A bit more redstone blocks just in case. And I feel like I'm going to need that. And let's grab... We don't need this lever for anything. We can put that away. And that's a decent amount of hoppers to start. We'll just need some repeaters and observers. That is going to set the system in motion to make a couple more repeaters, which I think is fine. Although, where are we on the stone? I don't remember. Never mind. We're good. Never mind. That whole system's great. So we have plenty of stone. I need to make some sort of thing, maybe. A catwalk between all this stuff. Probably not, though. We're so close to the end. I'm just going to deal with it. I would have loved to have somehow made this cool looking, but time is never on our side. Okay, so I'm going to just take a half stack. That should be more than enough. And then I am going to grab an observer. Let's see here. Squeaky doors. Where's my observers? Over here? Yeah, so we'll grab a couple observers. I know I only needed 4, but we might need more for other stuff. And hopefully we can bang this out pretty quick. Let's see. This was, I feel like when I initially did this, I did make some adjustments. Oh, goodness. Okay. This is one of the difficulties of using scaffolding. There we go. We're okay. You know, I should grab more slime blocks. I'm going to grab more slime blocks, actually, because we have so many, and I can use them for scaffolding. And I think that would be good, because right now we're literally just burning slime. And it's just going to make this a little bit easier to put together. Let's see here. Okay, sear. Boop, boop. Put that there. This then would look this. Whoa, why? That's a weird way. That's a choice. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I did it again? I don't understand. Am I just not able to back up far enough? There we go. Let's change this to single layer mode. There. Okay. Now we have an easier time to look at all this jazz. Boop. And let's grab this from over here. Hey, there we go. So, hold on. Got a cough. Okay, sorry about that. So I can't just select these. Oh, I got a text message. Must read. BRB. Okay, cool, great. Sorry about that. There's still a lot going on, unfortunately. When it rains, it pours. Not in a bad way in this specific situation. It's all good stuff, but it's definitely makes recording difficult because a lot of the stuff I'm doing, I kind of want to make sure I'm responding to pretty much immediately. Okay, so that's that. Do I have glass on me? I don't. We should go get some glass. I think I used that a bit for some of the weird wiring directions before. Here, we'll just have a whole stack on me just in case. And then we'll need... Did we grab pistons? We did not. Hey, look at that. I got a track right to the pistons. I just need one sticky piston for now. Can I just kind of Okay. I was hoping that would be easy to reach up and grab, but it wasn't. Zoop. Right. No. Here. I just want one. Wait, what? Oh, this is done. Oh, I had no idea. That's funny. So the pistons, is everything done? Pistons are done. Observers. I guess everything except for the observers, but that's, you know, because the quartz is like the slowest thing to get. That's cool. I like that. That's really nice. Okay, so we're gonna need to. Why no fly? That was scary. My rocket was not going for a second there. Let's see. Can I do this? We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this, and that. Great. And then I can do, how do I want to place this? Let's do this. Boop, boop, get rid of that. And then we do this and that. That was very simple. And then this can do, where's the glass? We'll do this to that. Okay, great. Okay, and this is going to get us to this main layer. Target blocks. Okay. Okay. I should have. Actually, I don't know if I have any in my inventory. Are target blocks done? Yeah, I guess target blocks are done. I did change the quantity of different things and like how much I thought I would be like selling at this point of the season. Needing of certain items for whatever we're doing. So although they're done, it's like this one is only grabbing, 3 stacks or something like that. It just didn't, I don't know, it didn't make sense to me to go too crazy with it. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to break that, and that's fine if that goes away. So this is the layout for up here and what we're going to be working off of. It's pretty much the same setup as what I used to make all of the redstone torches, which I think the only thing that's going to be different is, well, I don't know. Nothing really is going to be different about it. Well, I think maybe how I read the comparator signals maybe is going to be different. So let's look at that right now. So I ran into the issue over here where pulling the signal directly out of the hoppers originally caused an issue because things kept flowing through and would never stop. So I think I'm probably going to do something a little bit different. And I think it'll end up being both of these are being red. So this whole thing in general is going to get changed up a little bit. So the comparator and then the comparator. But what I'm going to do, and this is going to move this out a little bit, is there will be that and then that. And then that way I have something to compare both off of. One thing, I want to find an easier thing to actually pull the comparator off of. I don't know what that would be yet. So this line, this wire line is going to get pushed back a little bit. Like I was thinking maybe pots might be interesting. I don't know, like, I don't want too much stuff saved in the hoppers. Like maybe it's just 1 or 2 items. Maybe it does need to be barrels. Barrels give me a bit more control-ish. Maybe. Hold on. Let's just do barrels. We'll do barrels and we'll do... I have a bunch of planks. I've been running this thing, so the wood situation is... well, it's good. We're in a good spot with the wood situation. We'll do barrels, and we still have plenty of shovels, so we can use those and really fine tune it in. My flying is horrendous right now. Okay, I have some more rockets. We might have to go back and get paper from the main base. I am starting to get low. Okay, let's sleep. I don't know what happened, but the flickering has gone away randomly. Remember the flickering that I was getting? Nothing has changed as far as I know, but now the sun don't flicker anymore, and I don't know why that has occurred. But I'm happy about it. Let's do this, this, and then I want 2 barrels. Great. Okay, I'm gonna lose my mind over this horrendous amount of storage space problems. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, we want to put a barrel over. I'm falling again. Uh-oh, I'm hearing dog issues. That's gonna be one nice thing about this new house. That's what all these phone calls have been. I don't know if I talked about this last episode or if this was on stream, but a lot of what I'm doing is I'm getting a new place that's gonna have like a dedicated recording / streaming area where the doggos can't get to me, and I can then record at night without bothering the wife. You hear her scratching. So hold on, I have to deal with doggo. BRB. Okay, we are back. Puppies have been played with. They are much happier now, and they are now hanging out in my wife's office for the time being. It is nighttime. Let's sleep. Hold on. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doo. And bed. Okay, so we want... how do we want to do this? We want the least amount of items possible in those hoppers because I don't want to waste a bunch of stuff on that. Where's the shovels? I know I have a ton of shovels. There they all are. Okay. This is such a chest monster. So if I put 1 shovel in here, okay, and 1 shovel in here, and then we do boop, 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 boop. We're just going to do a test. I'm just curious. Do I have a decent amount of anything? Okay, we have this concrete here. So we're going to put, let's put this like this, okay? And I want to see 1 item stuck doesn't produce a signal. A stack of items does not produce a signal. That's not ideal. Hold on, wait. Let's put a piece of redstone dust down. It does. Okay, wait. So 1 item produces a signal. No items. I always forget how this works. Do I want to do this? Okay. Okay, cool. So that means at what point does this actually get a signal? So I'm going to just do this until I see it turn on. Oop. There it was. Was it 24? Let's see. 24. 23 is on. 22 is off. Okay. That's good. I think if we do that, then we will know for certain that we will have 22 items in each, plus this is full. I'm cool with that. Okay, so now we have to do some adjustificating here to work around the changes that I've made. But for the most part, it should be okay. I think the rest of this should make sense. So this... so this system is going to be for comparing how many items we're producing. I think that's fine. And this is going to tell things. Oh, I'm out of redstone. When we have enough of said items, I think that's easy enough to deal with. That's going to come around this way. And then that'll go up and do other things. This goes here. This goes here. This is the system to say which one of the items needs to be called for. And boop like that. And then this turns this whole system off when there aren't any items needed. Wait, what? What? What's happening? Something's weird. Oh, I know. I need the redstone here. Boop, boop, boop. Right? Like that? No, it's a redstone torch and a redstone torch. That makes the ore gate. And then this is stop crafting. Okay. Okay, so currently, in this configuration, whoa, really? It's asking for what now? It's asking for these 2 items, right? So if we were to line this up with the yellow there, we would need to do, let's think about this. Actually, I could copy the same mechanic from over here, right? Yeah, so if I did, how did I do this over there? One more time. Let me look at that one more time. I looked at it briefly. Is it the same line? It is. So, oh, I should do it with the carpet then. So this will go down and around to green. This will go over to yellow. That's cool. I like that. And then this system here is what we're building up to lock those. So what we don't have is a barrel situation here. I need 2 more barrels. I want the barrels in order to... I'm going to only put the pistons in the barrels because I don't need like a ton of items. So let's see here. We still have those planks and stuff. I need 2 barrels. I don't think I have enough for 2 barrels. I have enough for 2 barrels. Perfect. Great. That worked stupendously. And same situation. I think we're going to do a 1-to-1 over here. So this goes in the barrel like that. This will take that signal. Let's grab one more shovel. Boop, boop. And then this way, when this has basically a full stack, or I guess it will probably end up being, will it be a full stack? We'll find out. Like that. And then when this has enough, it'll send the signal here, which will cut the whole line off. So now we should focus on this aspect of things. And this is going to be the item filters, right? So this is the item filters that will make sure that we're only getting the items that we need in here. Oh, that's going to be a whole other thing. How am I going to do the item filters for the bows? Unless I don't and it's just directly connected to it. Okay, that's probably what I'm going to work on stream today, which you won't probably see because you won't know about it till later. But I'm going to try on stream to figure out exactly how I'm going to do the dispensers. Whoops. Because that's a whole thing. I'm just thinking about that. Originally, I was like, oh, we'll do this, and then we'll do the other one. But the item filter situation is going to not work. It's not like I could just pass that around and have it picked up. Because I don't want to deal with trying to figure out like a super crazy, non-stackable item filter. That's not something I want to deal with. I think if I just put it into the machine itself, I could avoid it. Why am I not landing on blocks? What is occurring right now? I think I'm just flying to blocks that don't exist. Okay, let's go up here and then let's jump down. Okay, good. So now that I'm thinking about it, this probably won't be the last episode. I think the last episode is gonna end up being building the dispenser auto crafter, because I need to build the auto crafter that makes auto crafters still in this episode. So this first part is just finishing up the sticky pistons. The second part is gonna have to be the actual process of making the auto crafter. So that's gonna be a thing. And we got to figure this thing out. How do I want to deal with this? So this goes here. I'm out of hoppers. Let's grab a couple more hoppers, and we need stuff for item filters. We need 8. We need 8 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. And then that's going to be slime and a piston. Do I have any more pistons on me? I don't, but I have slime. So that's going to be the item filters for that stuff. Boop, 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 boop. And please don't break, please don't break. Let it... L? No, caps lock? Lettuce? I guess it really doesn't matter. And we definitely don't have any pistons in here. I do have a barrel. I made all those barrels. We don't. What do I want to do? I need hoppers. Let's grab those. I might just be able to get away with the ones on the end, maybe. Let's see. Can I reach? Okay, there's none on the end. So we're going to do that. We made some chests and stuff. So I was, since I have enough planks, I was running it in like dual mode now. So it's making planks and chests, which is good. Okay, so we're going over here. And let's... Oh, I didn't grab a piston. Hold on. We need to grab a piston just for the item filters. Is this going to send it over? Okay, hold on. Boop, boop. It's freaking out. No, okay. It might try and get some more items for that, but I don't think that's a big deal. And zoop. And then this. And then we need to do one. And then, hold on. Can I come like this and do that? And then, am I going to be able to get around and do it from this side? I don't think I have room to do this. No. Can I jump up and do it? Maybe I could do there. Hey, that worked. Okay, cool. And we still need the thing that's going to lock those. So that's not done yet. But this should be enough to do... Okay, so this side is going to be pistons. Right? Yeah. Okay, so we do boop. Okay, mistakes have been made. What did I do? What did I mess up? I didn't place the redstone torches. Nope. Redstone torches did not get placed. There we go. Do that again. Are they in here? Okay. Random things have gone in there because, oh, stuff that's not needed that went around the system. I see. That makes sense. Those are obviously locked items. Okay, try this again. We do that, and then we do this, and we do this, and then we do that. I'm still gonna need one more piston. I'm just realizing this. Because we need to be able... Wait, where can I reach them from here? It's this, right? Okay. I need this because I need to be able to put the placeholders in the item crafter so stuff as it goes through doesn't get misaligned. Let's sleep real quick. We're almost there. We almost have this thing built. We just have to hook up some of the bus lines to it. Zoop. Okay, so auto crafter is going to be this guy and that guy, right? Okay, so we have the item filter. We have the crafting part. What we don't have is the way to lock these yet. And I think what I'm going to do is this system that I did before. I could use target blocks. I wonder if I should use target blocks. I think I'm going to use target blocks, actually. We're going to use 2 target blocks just to make things a little bit cleaner. Because then I don't need to reroute stuff. Are the target blocks over here? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Are you going to start making them now? Yeah. Yeah. Not surprised. Not surprised. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. So, this is going to be... Oh, okay, we're going to play this safe. How do I... Hold on, I got to think about this. Because if I pick this up, I'm going to have to put something down. Let's do this. Let's throw those there. And then let's do... Are these getting stopped? Oh, yeah, because there's no water stream there. Derp. Okay, so now we need to do this and that. Okay, and then we got to do it here. Okay, why are these... Oh, is this... Why are these all coming this way? Is something calling for these that shouldn't be? Oh, yes. Wait, what? Did it already make it and stop? Oh, it totally did. But is it stopped? Stopped. Hold on. That was something I was slightly worried about. What is it still calling for? It still wants that, but those are locked. Yeah. One slight issue with the whole system. And that's something that we rectified with how this worked later on with the slime stuff. So what is it looking for? The wheat? Is it calling for wheat? It's got to be calling for the wheat, right? Yeah, okay, hold on. Let's grab that. Let's put these planks away. We don't need these. These were called for when we removed the piston. I don't think this is still calling for them because I don't see it flashing. Let's go get the wheat out of here. I don't know where it is. It's got to be somewhere, right? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Here it comes. Nope, those are more planks. Those are more planks. I think I just saw the wheat. There's the wheat. Okay, the wheat's about to go over here. Let's grab it. Come on, buddy. Just double checking the line here. Wait, what's blue? Blue is quartz, right? Blue is quartz. Yes. Okay, did we got the wheat? We got the wheat. Okay, let's put that down over here. And boop, boop, boop. That should be locked now. No more wheat being called for. Great. And put this back. Quite a bit of wheat was made just chilling, huh? Put that back, and we'll put some of these planks back. So the the thing that I like about how I adjusted these is regardless of if this gets stuck, it gets overridden by the totality of the thing, so it can't actually call the bus line anymore. And that might be necessary here, and I could probably come up with a clean way to do it. I'm just not sure what that is yet. Okay, so let's use this to go there, and then this is going to go here, like so. Great. And then we just need to staircase this guy down like that. And then we need to go to here. And I think I'm just going to pull the signal from back here. I might need a repeater somewhere along this line. I'm not sure. Okay, so this goes this way. Whoop, I guess I don't even need to do that. Oh, it's going to go to both. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Yeah, that should be enough signal. And these should be enough for this. So if this gets full, this will die. I guess there's still a world where this gets empty and it still is calling for it. So maybe we do this thing. It doesn't seem to happen too often, so we're gonna ignore it. Instead, we're gonna do this. Oh, shnikes. Can I pull this signal off the side? I'm gonna pull this signal off the side so I don't run into this redstone bit over here. So we do this, and then we do... Oh, yeah, that actually works better because then it's lined up. But then if I need to do it, I'm in a disadvantage. Tricksy, tricksy, tricksy. Hold on one sec. Let me think about this. I will be right back. Okay, I think I have a very easy solution here, which is just going to be a double repeater line off of this for the bus line, which shouldn't be too bad. So if we just do boop and boop and boop, and then we do 2 repeaters like that, that bypasses any sort of ugliness here. And then we just need to connect this up to that guy over there. But we're going to do the easy part of this first and hook up the plank line. So let me grab the yellow wool. Oh, goodness. 12. Are we going to have enough? That. Oh, wait. What? Hold on. This runs into that. How can I avoid it? Well, let's see here. Let's try this. Maybe I can go up and like staircase over it. So we're going to come from here. We need to come here and here. Am I going to have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shaboop. Oh, wow. Perfect. Okay, so then we do this. Okay, that's problematic. So we're going to do that goes there. That goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's still fine. Which would do that, and then this goes there, and then this goes to the bus line for the planks. And then we can do boop, boop, boop. Yes, and now planks should be getting called to fill this up. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's so wrong. What am I doing? Why am I thinking planks? No, goodness, no. We need to go to slime. We need to go to slime. What color is slime? Slime is green. Slime isn't even hooked up over here. Huh. Oh, okay. That was silliness. Those planks are just going to kind of be going around. I can't believe that was a thing. I messed that up. Okay. I want this wool back. I want this wool back. We're going to go... I want this wool because we're going to need planks for the auto crafter stuff later on. So let's put this away. I didn't get that one. Oh man, that was so silly. I don't know why I was thinking planks in my head. I was like, oh, yellow planks, right? No, no. Okay, let's sleep real quick because I'm seeing mobs down there and that's where I need to go. That was so derpy. Okay. So I guess we need to make that hole system. Didn't even realize I didn't make that yet. So let's, oh God, we're gonna need so many things. You know what? We are just gonna kind of ignore it and let's do the pistons first. Where did this stuff go? Yeah, I want this because we will need to do planks later on for the crafting table. Zoop, 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 and boop. Okay, we'll put those away. We'll go get the green. The green's in my inventory. That's good. Okay, let's put this away. Now, thinking of this system, since we're doing this, right now, I guess this needs to be backwards. So we want it extended when it's not being called for, right? So the way we'd want to do that is, so say this doesn't have a signal and we have a redstone torch here. Okay, we need to be over a little bit more. We also need a sticky piston for this. So sticky piston would go here. Hold on, let's grab a piston out of this. Boop, boop. That's going to be more stuff coming through. We'll figure that out in a second. So the sticky piston goes there. And right now we want the sticky piston to be powered like so. Cool. This does not interfere with that, right? I don't think that should change anything. So that is connected to there. And then this would go into here. And then when this gets powered, this retracts and this opens that up to send stuff across. Okie dokie. Not too bad. Let's wind this over. I'm going to staircase up. Hopefully I have enough room to do it after the bus line. Maybe. We'll see. We will see how far we get here. That's green. Not that the bus line's going any further than this, so I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll start going up here. Right? Okay. And then like there. Did I go up too high? Hold on. What level is this? This is 161. 161. No, I'm perfect. I got it perfectly. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Great. Okay. And then we will just do this to connect it. Dun, 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 dun. Here, we're going to put this up here so we don't have to worry about this on the staircase. Oh, more redstone. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, cool. And will it make it? It did. Great. So that is going to start sending out the pistons. And hopefully, we got to get those planks back, huh? Where would those... I guess if I pick them up from here... Are they still even going around? Let's see. So that's... Okay, well, the planks will get picked up over there for those. So never mind. Doesn't even matter. So that's that system. Now we need the green for the slime. The lime for the slime. I don't have lime. Did we use all the lime for the slime? Okay, we're going to just re-dye some. What are we not going to need more of? What are we not going to need more of? What is pink? There's a lot of pink. I don't even know what that is. Pink is not necessary. Pink is the redstone. Not the redstone. That glowstone. Glowstone, redstone. Too many stones. Okay, we don't need too much because we just need to connect it over a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 20 and hope that that's enough. I think it would be 20 lime. Okay. Oh, this we're going to need a lot of stuff for because we have never even called for this yet. So this will be a bit of a thing. Oh wait, hold on. This goes like this and then like that. This is already full. Okay, so 32, it's definitely calls for way more. It takes a second. How many more is this going to end up with? Oh boy, wait, how empty did this get? Did this get crazy? Oh, that's not too bad. It was like 2 stacks. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. So we'll have a little bit more than a stack and a half of overflow. I don't think that's a big deal at all. Okay, so now we need this to this, and then we can just send this. I guess we could just cut straight over, right? Like, I could have used that. Oh well. We're gonna need a lot of redstone. Okay, so we'll just gotta send this signal over there. Ah! Yeah, I'm just gonna end the line there because I don't see a reason not to. There's no reason to just keep this going. Boop. I should probably end each line at wherever we don't need the resources anymore. That would make sense. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. I don't know if 18 is going to be enough. We definitely need more redstone dust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna get this done real quick, and then we'll come back when I go to build the actual like dispensing mechanism for this slime because this is gonna be boring. Okay, we have made it to the end. I need to get the items here. We have the observers we need. Funny enough, we need the sticky pistons for this, which is funny only because that's exactly what we're trying to make. But that's not a big deal. We need just one, right? We need the one guy there, and then we need this is gonna go here on a little bit of a delay, and then this guy's gonna go there like that, and then this guy's gonna face into there for now, and then the sticky piston will, you know, go up from there. Let's go grab one. I'm gonna grab it out of this since this has way too many, and this won't trigger anything if I just grab one. Boop and boop, and does it matter the order? Interesting. It's so weird how some things are like shape dependent. I mean, obviously it makes sense that the slime would be on top of the piston, but then there's other things that's like it really doesn't matter the order that things are in. Always very bizarre to me. Okay, so we have this guy, and then if we go over, did I pick up all those slime balls? No. Okay, cool. If we go over here, we toss this guy down, yoink. Nope, that's so wrong. And yoink, there it goes. And for the first time ever, slime. hopefully, assuming all of this is working in some correct manner, we should very quickly end up with a bunch of slime balls. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. They're coming, right? Where are we? They're coming. They're coming quick. Okay, cool. I don't think it should be too crazy because it should craft them. I don't know how many stacks 1-to-1. Is it just going to be a 1-to-1 stack then? Are we just going to get one sticky piston? I'm actually not sure. Well, one stack of sticky pistons. Are they going in? Uh-oh. Where are they? Oh, here they come. There's the first one. Oh, you know what? We need 40 of them just to fill up the item filter first. So that's going to take a minute. That sucks. We probably lost a lot of pistons just to that item filter too. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Oh, they already are coming through. Yep. Very quickly too. So we should hopefully have this back up and turn off in a minute. Let's see here. Come on. It's gonna... So there is going to be a bit of a delay from when this stops collecting and this stops firing. I just hope it's not so much... That's why we have this overflow of 23 items. I hope it's just not so much that this doesn't over autocraft. You know what I mean? Because there is the chance that that's going to happen. Kick. Yeah. Okay, no. It looks like it's stopping well before this runs out. And then this has to refill and then kick. Okay. Yeah. And how is this doing? This has so many. This is fine. Wow. We already have a lot. Okay. I'm kind of curious. Like, do we have more than enough to just get a stack? And will that cause the whole system to turn off? We're going to see this happen in real time, hopefully. Okay. Because we have enough. We definitely have enough pistons. 41. That's about to go low. Ooh. Okay. This is not 1-to-1. Why? How many is this going to need to turn on? That makes me slightly nervous. Okay. The system's going to stop as more pistons come through. Interesting. I would have assumed this would have already stopped. Because it's like, hey, there's one of these. Maybe it has to go to 2.5. It has to be more than that. Or maybe it's 23 in this one or 24. This is now done. Are we pulling this signal back? Is this... Yeah, okay. Those are coming. See, the problem is they go this way. I guess I could have made it come over here, but that would have been kind of annoying, honestly. It's fine, because we're really not going to need a ton of these. Wow. Okay. 1, 2... Seriously? Okay, that's 2 stacks. Oh, and it's done. And that's all off. So it's not going to get called for. This will fill up. These will both fill up more than enough. Oop, I did that. That's going to call some extras. That's fine. And that's going to call for them. So this is the problem now, though. That's going to keep calling, and this is going to get stuck. But we can stop it real quick. Boop, there, done. And I'm going to grab those pistons before they circle forever. And that would, I guess, unfortunately kind of happen to a degree anyway, because no matter what, it's going to be a little bit of a delay from when items are called for to when items actually stop being called for. It kind of sucks. And the only real way to at least stop the call is the slime thing. But we aren't making... Okay, I'm already filled with these. So let's go put these back so that this isn't trying to overmake them. Boop. I'm probably going to be out of planks. Let's see. Can we pick up some more pistons? I see them going. Can I grab them before they get back in the system here? There we go. Cool. Everything else is hopefully sweeping by, which would probably be planks and other things that are unnecessary to this process. Great. I want those. Give me those. Anybody else? Don't think so. think we're okay. What do we got going on over here? No, we got a couple more. That's all the stuff to make it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So, if I did want to do that, let's just look real quick. So basically, what would we need here? I guess this would be very tricky because this. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Let me think. We could push this out a little bit. So if we get rid of this, we get rid of this, and then we get rid of this. Okay. So if we did boop like that, and then let's go one lower here. So this connects to there. We will have to do this and then this. It's going to be a funky little design to do it. Boop. Okay. All right. So this, and then I guess we would be up one. So like there. And then I probably need, do I have 2 more repeaters? I don't. Do I need the repeaters? Okay, let's do a quick test. If I did that, does that, no. Well, hold on, we would definitely need a repeater there. Wait. Oh, interesting. I need the redstone signal here. And then the repeater would have to be here for me because I have to go up and over this stupid thing like that. Here, is this going to be overly complicated? Boop, boop, and then boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if this pushes over, it's going to, will it move this? Huh, I don't know. I'm not sure. How many of these did we end up with? I don't want to pull from there. I could always pull from there without an issue, right? Yeah, okay, cool. And then we're just going to do this, and we're going to do this. So if I did, this is what I don't know. This is what I want to test real quick. If we do that, and then we do that, does that send the signal without a repeater on the other side? It does. Cool. Okay, so we can do that. Great. So we don't actually need the repeaters on the other side. This is fine. And then I'm just checking. If this is pushed out, it shouldn't cause any issues. Boop. I know it's a little funky. Oh, come on. Come on. I know you can do this. There we go. I know it's a little bit funky, but I feel like it's kind of a safer way to do this. So do that, and then we do boop, boop, like this, and we need to route this, correct? Or we could do it from underneath. We can do it from underneath. So we do this, and I'm falling. That would be better as a target block, because of course it would. Let's go grab a target block real quick. I know that's probably asking for more stuff over here because we already took one. That's fine. We need just one. Okay, cool. Put the target block underneath. And that, hopefully then, we'll be able to easily route. So we do this. We do this. We do this. Nope, underneath it. We do that. And then we do this. Now, hopefully nothing breaks when I do this. This is the question I'm not sure of. I don't think it will break the repeaters. That's the one thing I don't know. Oh my gosh, I stink at this. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this pushes that way. Right? So no signal can come through. And nothing got borked. And if we remove it, it comes back. Great. So that will stop it regardless. So it stops this. It stops it from going in there. There will be a bit of a loss because of the delay. Luckily, though, there shouldn't be too much of a delay because the delay is going to be how long it takes to go around the track. So in terms of that, it kind of is what it is. I could have made this go that way, I guess, and that would have caused a little less, but I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. Unfortunately, I think it kind of is fine. I guess we could remove this. So if we remove that like that, okay, it will still technically go through, which I think would probably be better. We don't need to lock that hopper because it's not like there's nowhere else the piston needs to go. So if we don't lock that hopper and we just kind of let it go down, then we just are collecting it, and I think that's fine. I think for any item like that, we probably should be doing that where it's not necessary that we like lock it. It's only necessary to lock if it's gonna be like used somewhere else. Like I don't even think the slime is necessary to lock. None of that's necessary to lock, realistically, because what's the harm in that? It's just gonna get full, but it's never going to fire because it's being locked from this way, right? So instead of wasting the stuff, we just do that. I'm gonna do something here that's okay. That way was fine. This next one might be a bad idea. Oh, so risky, but so worth it. There goes my target blocks. But you know what I mean? Now that stuff will just fill up. And when we need stuff, it'll have an abundance of it. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. So we don't need this whole thing. It really depends on if it's for items that are getting used somewhere else. And slime and pistons are not. So we just need to block it from being called, not from being dumped. Because it's not going to go anywhere else in the system. Okay, great. That took a bit longer than I was expecting it to. But I feel good. So I guess the next part of this is going to be, well, I guess we'll wait and find out. I'm definitely going to need another episode to get the dispenser side of this stuff done. And I'm going to try and plan out how to do that on stream. So we'll see. Either I got to look and see how long this was. This might have been an entire episode. So either we're going to finish up the autocrafter in the second half of this or something else. And then the next episode, we'll finish off with the dispenser. But thank you so much for watching. I will be back later. Bye for now. The date, Wednesday, May 14th. The time, 7:11. You may notice, some of you keen-eyed people out there, that the first part of this was filmed the same day. And in the prior episode, I talked about that whole fossil thing that I had found and wanting to do something with that. Well, an opportunity has arisen, and we're actually going to do something with the fossil, and that something includes help from Millie, because there is a museum that has gone up. Let's see. Created a group. Okay, hold on. Boop group. Hello, group.
Group, can you hear me?
Group, I can hear you very well. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Excellent. Where should we start? I'm kind of curious to see this museum because I actually haven't gotten a chance to check it out yet.
Yeah. Come and see the museum. It's literally on what direction is that? It's next to the portal, basically.
Next to the portal.
In that one last spot that hadn't been filled out.
Aha, hello. There it is. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I saw this in your video, but I haven't actually checked it out on the server yet.
Yeah. So, like, Zink and I spent just 3-hour sessions for 3 weeks, and that's about it. So it only took 9 hours plus additional time that we spent.
That's still quite a bit of work. Has it been coming as people been filling it out a bit?
Yeah. There's still like a few sections that I still need to get filled out, but otherwise, like I think like the bottom floor is mostly
Oh yeah, okay.
finished. I
Cool.
need to get Izzy's book of wholesome fun times, and I want to put that on a pedestal, podium or something.
Okay. Okay.
Lane said he's gonna help me get some heads for the charity stream from the people that were like
Okay.
participated.
Okay. Cool.
And then yeah, like this is like there's not much room inside besides, all the little bits and pieces here.
Right. Okay.
Let me think.
Oh, I remember this. I
Yeah.
remember this
Yep.
party. That was a rocking party. That got a little crazy. Oh wow.
Yeah, I regret missing that party, but I got to
Oh
watch everybody's views of it, so
yeah,
it was
that was
almost like I was there.
that was ridiculous. Is the shame Tato in here? Do we know where that ended up?
I don't know who has it. I don't know if Archon was the last one who had it or whether it was Cap. I've been putting out calls and nobody's responding, so I
Oh,
don't know if
okay.
it's maybe was in the hands of somebody who left. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, because I put it in somebody's chest who I had passed, and then I don't know if they did anything with it. I might have to go back and check, and then maybe it's still in that
Oh,
chest for all I
yeah.
know. I don't even remember.
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible. But yeah, I
Okay.
think like your display, all I could think of was like your redstone thing. So
That is perfectly fine. Maybe I'll do something with this. I might have time. Maybe I'll show myself juggling crafters or something.
ooh, there
I
you
could
go.
I could I could modify this and do something fun with
Oh
it.
heck yeah, yeah. If you want to do some armor stand magic, I thought about that too because of the knot you did at the beginning of the season. I'm like, oh, I could. Oh, but I have no idea how to make a small version or something
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
But that
yeah.
would be funny if you were juggling.
Yeah, once you come out and see what I've got over there, you'll see why the crafter thing might make sense to be juggling a bunch of those. Um,
Yeah.
so there's definitely no room in here though for
No.
this
So
fossil.
my thought was
Okay.
is that there's two places depending on how big the fossil is. We could
Okay.
either I can make a yard back here. So this is one option is that we could flatten this area out. Like all of these trees and stuff, this whole area is up for grabs. So like anything from here
Okay.
to the river is up for grabs. And then the only other place that I could think of was on the other side of the building up front would be over here. And it could sit like up front somewhere up this way,
Oh,
depending on how big
actually,
it was. So
yeah, it would probably fit perfectly over here. Have you ever seen an actual overworld fossil?
I have.
Oh, you have. This was my first time,
Yes.
so I was very surprised.
Yeah, like what was it? On another server where my husband and I were playing, he stumbled on one and we were like, what is bone block doing underground? We had never heard of it
Oh,
before.
really? Okay.
Yeah, so
Well, do you want to come check out the one that I found?
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
You haven't been out this way before, have
No,
you?
I haven't
Okay.
been out to your place at all, so this
Do
will
you,
be a
do you have decent amount of rockets? It's not my place isn't far, but just getting between stuff, it's kind of
I
like a
have
skyblock thing.
36 duration 3 and a whole lot more in my energy.
Okay,
So.
you'll be fine then. It's like three rockets to get out there, but it's just jumping around
yeah.
all the different stuff because
Oh,
it,
yeah.
it definitely became like a skyblock esque thing. Which in hindsight I slightly regret, but that's okay. Is it? I always forget when I come out which way it is. It's this way. Okay. So
Okay.
basically, we're you see the scaffolding tower over there?
Yes.
We're basically flying straight towards the scaffolding tower. So south-ish, and then you'll see in the distance another bit of scaffolding pop up, and we're gonna just sneak through that.
Oh gosh, yeah, I have not been out this direction.
Yeah, it's not super far away from everything. I usually bop back and forth, and then it's right through this top nether portal up here. Got to
Okay.
just stick the landing a little bit, and I would recommend coming in on this side.
Okay, I'll wait on you and then.
Yep, yeah, it's very specific. There you go. Yep, this is safe.
Whoa.
Yes, welcome to the skyblock. This is where I've been kind of living for a while now. The giant motherboard over here. It's almost done. It's very close
Oh
to
my
being done.
gosh.
I have probably one more episode and it'll be completely finished.
Holy cow, Nard. This is amazing.
So this is all basically different crafting modules for like every kind of redstone you could think of.
Oh, wow.
And every farm is contained within this area to supply all the materials for it. Like everything.
Wow, so your dual iron farms up there, I see.
Yep, dual iron farms. I have an overworld gold farm over yonder with those big portals.
With the big portals.
That's
wow.
what's supplying the piglins, and they're on the other side of the portal we just
oh,
came
I see
through.
the zombie piglins coming up. Okay, I see.
Yes, so that's how I get all my quartz, and I don't have to go between the nether and the overworld. I just stay here, and it sends it over there, and the quartz comes through here. So
wow.
that's for all the observers and everything. So yeah, I have 2 more modules I have to do that are kind of the hardest to. I saved for last, but I already designed them. It's crafting crafters, of course. And then
crafting crafter. Oh, okay. So you have extra crafters for crafting crafters.
exactly. And then dispensers with the bow. I spent all stream trying to figure out how to do those, but I got it. I figured it out. So
wow. So what you have to sticks, string, and then all the cobble and stuff.
Yes.
And then in the right order to make it do it right.
Yep. If you this is over here. This is the mass storage for all of those items. So everything that is needed for all of the different redstone components is in here, and then it just gets called to the specific module by the bus line when something's needed. Quartz is like always the thing I'm running out of because I didn't want to go too big with the gold farm, but if I was AFKing over there, I'd get a bit more, but I haven't been for a little bit. So that's also how I get the string. So that's the string for the bows, is that too.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I could have done a spider farm, I guess, but I already was getting string, so it works.
This is impressive from this thing. Like,
it's a little ridiculous.
I love how you color coded it all, and like just so you knew where all the lines went, huh?
Yep, all the lines are color coded. I have all the flashing lights underneath everything, so I can tell which items are directly getting called. So I know, like, oh, this is what's missing. I should maybe AFK over here a little bit more or whatever. So it's pretty useful. And one more episode, and I'll get those last 2 crafting guys done. It's gonna be difficult. Let me sleep real quick, and then I'll show you this fossil though.
Oh yeah.
Zoop. And what's kind of cool is like I could just stand here and turn everything on and not actually have to do anything, and all of the materials will come in. I don't even have to like technically like kill the witches. They auto die. Same with the piglins. I could just turn it on and stand here.
Them on the magma blocks. And
Yep. Magma blocks, and they entity cram after enough get in there.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So they can't swim up or anything.
It faster.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the thing that was interesting that powered the most of this though was the tiny little bone meal farm. That's powering so many different things for all of this stuff.
Wow.
Okay, wait, hold on. Which way is it? I have a marker for this thing. Let me see here. Okay, so you saw where the big portals were. It's kind of, if you go towards the big portal, now make a left.
Okay.
And wait, hold on. Yeah. So you see where I am over here? There's like a little pond over here.
Uh-huh.
So if we go down here and then we hook a right, you'll see deep slate and some lava. And just keep going down that way, south, and you'll end up right here.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, this guy.
And it was fully like exposed.
Fully exposed. It was just sitting here on top of the ground with all the diamonds in it and everything. So I took a light Matica schematic of it. I've never seen one exposed before. Like this thing is crazy to me.
I will say I never seen, like, I don't think I've ever seen this exact one either, because this is like we got skeleton. Don't think I've ever seen a head one like that before.
Is that what this is? I honestly wasn't even sure which skeleton this was.
Skull. I think this one's the skull one, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, I could kind of see a face over on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not too big. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 by
Yeah,
7.
that actually might fit on the lower level of that one front area too, and it would be kind of fun having the face like showing too. Like
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So like maybe this could point out towards like where the main road is then.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, and it's not too much deeper, right? I think it's just the
I don't
one block down. Yeah,
Yeah, it should just be the one block down.
I can't believe how many diamonds were in it. That was what was surprising to me.
See, I never knew that they had diamonds because I think when we found it, like my husband was just like, do, oh, diamonds, 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 diamonds. And then later on, we found out it was part of the.
Oh, yeah, it's like actually a thing that is like
Yeah.
part of the structure. Okay. So what did I say? 5 by 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. Yeah. 7 wide,
Okay.
5 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's not that big at all. Oh,
Okay.
that'll be good.
If we could, I'll take care of this later because I don't want to make you have to help me move this.
Oh.
But we can maybe we can just go
Ooh,
and.
hello, friends.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here, you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Okay, so back up this way, and then keep going, following the water stream, and you'll be straight out there.
Woo.
Yep. And then
That is so cool. Were you just flying through the cave or something and stumbled across it?
yeah, I was trying to get what was I trying to get? I was just mining a bunch of tough blocks or something, and I don't even remember why at this point I was trying to get those. And I just randomly flew down there and stumbled on it. I was like, yo, I have never seen that before. That was
Funny.
absolutely insane to me.
That was awesome.
Okay, so that portal is back by the second iron farm, and that's how we can get back over
Oh, yeah.
here. Zoop. See, not too difficult to get around if you're comfortable with an elytra.
Yep. I will say that I've become a lot more adept at it this season than I was last season.
Oh, yeah? Okay. And then back towards the scaffolding tower north.
Oh, yep, I see it now.
I
Had to load it in before I could get it.
I have Bobby mod at like 40 chunks or something insane like that. So like I could see the portal almost from back there. It's pretty crazy.
Bobby up pretty high, and I have shaders on at the moment. And that takes out all the
okay.
fog, so that helps 100%.
Okay.
Also helped like being able to see in that cave.
Oh yeah. I use I always play with the gamma override on, so it's never really dark for me. I don't even think about that anymore.
Sometimes I need to have it for moody, but
yeah.
like when I'm recording anymore, I do like I like try to turn shaders on and have the. Because actually, I don't want it like I don't know whether or not Zinc would care or not, but I think maybe on this level might be.
Oh,
better.
over here? Okay.
Yeah, just in this like section, and
let's
you
see
can
here.
like take out all the flowers and stuff. Because if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah.
So then
And you can back this up if you need to. Like we can back
2,
this up
3,
too.
4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
I
might
think I
need to
might
back it up just a
up
little bit.
Couple. Yeah, let me do this, and I can bring it back
And
to
then we'll just push the flowers out here a little bit.
this level.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I never realized how inept I was at counting until I played Minecraft. I've never had to count so much in my life till I played this game. Okay, so yeah. So I could put this right here, and then I'll put like the eyes facing out towards the portal then.
Yeah, I like that. And then when you come up from like when you're out this direction, you kind of come up, you'll see it over to the side, but it won't like
It won't block
distract
the
from
view.
building.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but you'll be able to see like the face, and that will be like, ooh, what is this? And then kind of head up and look at that. And then
Yeah, I'll put a little sign on it or something to say where it came from, so it's just not kind of like
Yeah.
out of left field. Okay.
yeah, I
Awesome.
Like that.
Very good then. Have I actually been out to your base?
I don't know if you have. You want to come?
I would love a base tour of your place if you don't mind. If you have a second
Absolutely.
still.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the flower forest.
Oh wow. Oh no, I'm burning.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I tried to leave the portal as natural as possible and then just kind of rebuilt it, and yeah, that was the result of that.
Oh, so this was actually a ruined portal? Like
Uh-huh.
you didn't build this as this, you found it?
Yep.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
when I spotted that, I'm like, okay, that's gonna be the keystone to the area, and then I just built up all the like stones and stuff around it to kind of give it a little safety area.
I see you even have some of the end chorus fruit going on over there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like this whole like so all of these have just the very quick bone meal kind of replicators for those flowers, and then I did like all the nethery flower like stuff since
Uh-huh.
that looks like a sniffer, and then and then that sniffer decided it just wanted to wander its way into that pin, so that's why it exists over there. Those are my mushrooms.
You have an abundance of the brown ones. Wait, how many are there? I see at least two. Three? You have three of the brown ones?
Yeah, cause I got a trident from Oda's shop, and then
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you
so
were
then I bred them.
brutally doing that. Oh, wait, you got two and then you bred the third?
Only two, yeah,
Oh,
only two,
okay.
and then I bred them. So
I see.
I bred up
see.
a lot of the red cows beforehand. If you do it just carefully enough, one shot, as long as it is base channeling and nothing, no impaling on it, it's pretty safe to hit the cows with.
I love these trees over here with the
Yeah,
orange
those are all
and are those supposed to be apples and
Yeah,
oranges?
they're apples and orange trees, and they're all custom built. And
Uh,
they go with the citrus barn, which is actually hiding a bone meal farm that Q bought made for me.
Oh, this bridge is cool. Did you do a
Yeah.
lot of re-terraforming? Like, I mean,
Yes.
obviously I see what's going on here, but like, did you like move this river and stuff around to come over
No,
here?
the river was here, and those
Really?
little island things were there, and the way the river like carries around this whole area was all natural. I
Okay, hold
just
on, I gotta-
terraformed around the borders. Yeah,
Wow, that's actually pretty cool how that
isn't
worked
this a
out
neat
then.
area for generation?
With the mountains on the background and the way this
Mhm.
river flowed through things, that's really cool. Wait, was
Yeah.
the cherry trees like that? No,
No,
certainly
the
not.
cherry trees were not behind me. I
Okay,
planted those.
I was
But
like,
the cherry
what?
trees were all this whole ridge.
That-
Like
that
that was
area.
that was all natural. Yep.
This is great. I think, even though you didn't have to like redo the terrain much, it's still really cool how you guys like built it up and actually like gave it the
Yeah.
rocks and the formations around the edges. It looks really great. I love this.
Yeah. I'm hoping I'm gonna have enough time till the end of the season to do the rest. There's just a little bit along this border that I haven't finished on this side.
Okay.
But this is the main farmhouse basically is what this is.
I love the roof. I love this roof over here. The second slanty on the left side, that's so good.
I futz with this in creative over and over and over, and then eventually like came up with this, and then I wasn't even gonna put it in here, and then I ended up finding a storyline for it. I'm like, I have to use this thing.
It's really unique having that like double angled roof on the side like that. I
Mhm.
always roofs are like my biggest struggle. So like that's a really cool way to do it. That's really neat.
Because most of my roofs are like these, where it's not too fancy. So I was really trying to like branch out this season to like
Oh
really
no,
play around.
it's awesome. And you even have the little cove out here on the side. Is this
Yep.
the side or the back? Wait, what?
This is
I've got-
it's kind of, it doubles as the back door. It goes into the barn. This was basically supposed to be like the gardening shed attachment underneath the balcony here for the person who lived here, and then they'd have a place to wash up, and then they could come into the main like living space.
Oh my goodness. This has like you have captured the cabin vibe so well. This is so good. Oh my goodness. These lighting chandeliers over here. Wow.
It's got the little kitchen on the side, and then if you come into like the back door from the kitchen, you go into the little garden area, and like I've been really just peppering this whole thing with as much of everything that I can. And then I've got armor stands for like hanging the cloaks and stuff.
Oh, and the
Have the
shoes on the ground.
floor.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Wow, you got a recovery compass?
Yes.
Whoa.
It's probably the only one on the server.
That is a flex right there. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. Okay, this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I had no idea you could actually put a flower
Plant
on
on
farmland
tilled
like
soil.
that. That's
Yep.
crazy.
I
I
surprised a few people that way.
wait, does it actually connect or is it floating? Oh no, it's totally floating. Okay,
It's
I
floating.
wasn't
It's totally
sure.
floating by like a pixel, yes.
Yeah. Oh wow. I that is crazy. I had no idea you could do that. That's so bizarre. Oh, this
Yep.
game. Okay. Is there anything else worth like that you want to show me, or this seems? I feel like we got to the end section over here.
Yeah, I think that was the majority. I mean, again, like everything is. Oh, you can come look at my villagers. I guess that would be the only other thing.
Okay.
This one was kind of fun, just for the sheer fact that I built with coral.
Oh, the coral to the what is that? Blue ice to packed ice?
It's the packed ice, and then it's actually the coral, and I had to waterlog everything. I thought you might
Oh, wait,
appreciate that.
what? Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, wait, it's not dried.
No, these are all, yeah.
Oh,
They're
okay.
all waterlogged all the way through.
I'm seeing
I
it.
did
Stairs.
stairs. Yep. My goal this season was to have like a build of some sort with every color.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So like this one had blue. Obviously we don't have that much green, but the one dye shop has some of the green because of the bamboo in it, and then I've got pink and red and orange and a little bit of yellow and stuff in here. I never really got a purely yellow one, but that was about the only thing I was missing.
Okay. I'm now realizing like the other stuff we don't have this season, like the pale
The
oak.
white.
Yes.
Yep.
I
Yep.
might actually have to do something with that. Cool.
All right.
I should get going. I
Sounds good.
portal where?
Portal right over here.
The date May 20th, the time 8:01 a.m. I have my coffee here. Coffee. So, as you saw in that last little clip, I did a little tour with Millie and talked about doing a little bit of work over at the museum. It is nighttime. Let us sleep. And I did so on a live stream. I managed to move the fossil over to the front gate. Hold on, let me just do boop 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 boop. Managed to move the fossil over to like the front area of the museum, and we can take a look at that. So if you're coming out of the portal over in this direction, there it is. Why doesn't the sign read? The heck? Oh, you have to be pretty close for that to show up, I guess. So I did this. I brought it over here, put it in a nice little, gated area here. I think this looks pretty darn good and doesn't really detract too much from the overall aesthetic. I put it off far enough to the side. I worked with the gray to like kind of match the gray going on there. Doesn't feel too far out. It's interesting. Like you could kind of see the gray text, but the outline then doesn't show up until you get to here. So it makes it a little bit hard to see. I did one more thing inside the museum over here. As you saw, we took a look at the statue that Millie had made, and I decided to spruce it up a little bit. So that's me juggling crafters. And if we just take all this off here, the resemblance is uncanny. I had to go a little bit ridiculous with armor trims. That is why I have 61 achievements now. I didn't know doing armor trims actually gave me an advancement, but whatever. So I did a little bit of work on stream right here, giving myself a fun little pose and a nice little outfit that closer matches my own outfit. And I think it's cool. I'm juggling crafters because I spent like the entirety of this season working out at the factory, swamp factory, building all those auto crafters. So I thought, you know what? I think that perfectly embodies kind of like what I've been doing this season. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, I've contributed to the museum. My fossil and my likeness have been spruced up and added, which I think is cool. This is block for block. These are all the actual bone blocks and diamond blocks over there. I put them all in my inventory and made sure that every single one of them was correct. I think it's cool. You can check that out on the stream on my second channel. We are going to do another episode after this because the auto crafter for doing dispensers became a thing. I worked that out on a live stream. I know how to make it work, but that's going to be a whole episode in itself. That'll be the final episode of the season. We're going to just wrap this episode up pretty quickly by starting the kind of the first step of the auto crafter that's making auto crafters. Because that one, funny enough, is pretty simple. We're just going to add a module right here. I think I'm going to actually wing this one with you guys live because all it's doing is it's requesting planks for making crafters. So it's really, really simple. We're going to have to figure it out live, well, during this recording, but I don't think it's going to be too difficult. I think comparators, hoppers. Oh, I do actually, funny enough, I need an auto crafter to do this. How many more of these do we have ready to go? Okay, we got plenty. Boop. We'll need an auto crafter in here. I might need some more chests and stuff for this all to go in. I don't have any repeaters. We'll probably need some repeaters. I should, let me see. Do I have any wood in here? I got a chest. We'll grab a chest. That should be good. And then we do need some repeaters. I'm surprised I am totally out of repeaters. But that's fine. That's why we have this whole system here. Do I have any extras in here? I do. I'm just going to grab one extra for now. I think that's pretty good. And then let's see over here where we can do this simply enough. I want it close, but not like on top of it. So this is definitely straight down here. I want 1, 2, 3. So I think I want to do it right at the start of this guy. So let's pull this water so we could work here. And then this is going to be difficult because I'm doing this downwards, which is not usually how I like to do this. Oh, let's get some white concrete to actually build this thing. Oh, coffee break. Hold on. Yes. Where did I leave my concrete? Probably with the quartz. Yes. Okay. We got plenty of concrete there. I think we only need really a stack to do this. It's going to only need one item filter. Oh, you know what? Let's grab some Let's grab some cobblestone, and what we'll do is we'll go off of the item sorter right there to do the next section. Grab this. I think I'm gonna need more than one repeater, but it's fine for now. So we'll go off of the down part of this. So we'll do from here, and then we'll go over to wherever I put this thing, which is gonna be there. I guess I'm going to need more repeaters because I need at least one for the item filter. So we'll do the item filter starts here with the repeater. Oop, boop. Let's get my redstone box. We want a comparator, redstone dust, and a torch, and we'll grab the hoppers. What don't I have? I don't have the stuff for the item filter here. That's okay. And boop. I am so winging this off of this whole thing, which is great. I have the one. Was it really one comparator? I'm pretty sure I had more, right? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm definitely going to need one more repeater, though. Boop, boop, boop. And then redstone torch. Ooh. I can just go out this way. This is fine. Redstone torch goes under there. Okay. And then we want to do this guy into that, and then this can go there. Okay, so that right there, that is going to be the item filter. Let's grab some kelp, and that's going to be specifically just for planks. So all of the planks that we need to create the crafters. I'll just grab some from up here. I need 4 pieces of kelp. I've been sneaking it from here the whole time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll grab the planks from over. I have a bunch in the back of this thing, right? I should. Yes. Yes. Okay. 1. Okay. Even that out. Cool. And then, oh, is this guy going to break finally? Let's see. Boop. Let us. Oh, it still hasn't broken. We're going to need 3 more. I think that's, you know, how many auto crafters we're building in the next section. The auto crafter for auto crafters, the auto crafter to make the bows, and then the auto crafter to make the dispensers. So we do this, and then we do that. Okay, item filter ready to go. Now we need to, let's think here. I think if we do, let's go over this way. We want to bring down, we're going to do a similar design to what all of these other ones are, but I just need to figure out exactly how far down I want to go here. I think if we do the majority of it, like out here, we'll be fine. So this hopper would come down, this hopper would come down, and then that would go into the auto crafter. This auto crafter is going to feed the next area. So I'm going to bring it out to like 1, 2, 3, 4. So the auto crafter will be here. So let's do this and then this. And the auto crafter will go. Does the auto crafter face me? I forget. I guess so. Boop, boop. Like that. Okay. And then we'll go doot, doot, doot. Okay. So, autocrafter gets the planks. Boop, 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 boop. And I guess what we want to do is that when it's full, it fires. But we also don't want it to be firing unless it's called for by the thing over there. And we also don't want... Oop, gotta sneeze, hold on. We also don't want it to be pulling planks unless it's called for by the thing over there. So that's kind of like a 2-step process. So we first, I guess, need... so let's see here. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? I guess I want to plank. I gotta sneeze again. I'm gonna get some planks just so we have something to work with. To see and make sure this is going to work, but we're going to sleep first. I don't know why I'm so sneezy. I feel very sneezy. I'm going to grab, let's say we grab like, let's grab a stack of planks for now. And then we'll redistribute this. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And something like that. I feel like, well, let's find out. So if this is full and we take a comparator signal, oh, which way do I want? I'm going to take the comparator signal this way. Okay. So if we take a comparator signal like that and say we put a redstone block next to it. And then we put subtract mode, and then we do a redstone line out. Okay, this is too much. This is too much of a signal. That's fine. So let's do boop, boop, and then we can do composter? I guess. Let's do a composter. We'll make a composter, and the composter will be the other part of this. How do I make a composter? Here, let's do cool composter. No, I need more. How many? Is it all planks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planks. I have 6. Here, okay. There. And now we make composter? Composter. Cool. So we want it to be right. Oh, well this? No, this shouldn't mess with this, right? No, that would be weird. Okay, so if we put this here, boop, we want it to be off in this current situation. So let's see, how many do we need to get it to turn off? Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna have enough from there. I need more things to compost. I guess I'm going back to grab some kelp. Let's grab a stack of kelp. I don't like stealing that much kelp, but we're going to. And let's see here. Turn off. Turn off? Come on. Does it have to be full? Oh no. Okay, it's off. And then if I put this in, it's on. Great. So we can now pull that signal out to fire this when needed. Now, how do we want to do that? I guess in theory, let me think. I could do this in kind of a funky way that works for both options here. So like, how do I explain this? So say we just want it to fire once, right? So let's grab a target block. Well, no, that wouldn't work. I'm trying to think. So if no, I guess it could. Let me grab a target block. This is going to be kind of funky, but basically my thought is this. We'll have a target block in the middle, okay? And when oh, this is going to start things going, isn't it? I should put this water back. And on either side of the target block will be, oh no, wait, that's not going to work. Oh, yes, it could. Okay. Yes. This is going to get weird, but where is the thing here? Okay, so it's here. So the target block is going to be located underneath this guy. And it's only going to be able to be fired when it is pushed into that position. And we're actually going to need one of these sticky pistons. Glad I made these. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. That produced a lot very quickly. So my idea is this. It is in that position. When it is output by that. So basically there will be a signal from over there. And for now, whoa, I'm falling. Let's see here. What can we use? Let's use just a lever to indicate this. So this will be saying, hey, there's a signal coming in from the autocrafter that you should be doing things over here. Great. And then what we could do, in theory, let's get rid of that. And we can put an observer facing... do we want to do an observer? I think it's going to have to be an observer. It's going to do double pulses, but I don't think at this point I care. Is this going to shoot something out? Here, let's take this out just in case. Okay, cool. Oh no, that's fine. We're going to do this. Oh no, it's fine for now. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And then we're going to, I don't don't have a good way up there, do I? Do I have scaffolding on me? I do. Let's scaffold up from here. Cool. Okay. So I want that back. So this goes here like that. And this, we kind of want this to be like that. I'm thinking, no, that doesn't quite work the way I want it to. Because basically when this is powered, this will be extended. Which I guess, oh, actually, funny enough, yes. So check this idea out. So if we put this there, okay, whatever. If this has boop, 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 it extends and there it goes. Okay. I'm going to get those now. So that is one way we could do that. That's super simple. Now, whether it will double ding or not, I'm not sure. We'll have to try that next. It very well could. So what I'll do, because I think it's going to, it's probably going to go twice, once on the down and then again on the up. Is that what's going to happen? I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. Let's put this here to catch all this stuff. And then what we'll do is just from here, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's just see what happens. What? Why is it locked? Oh no, I've made mistakes. Okay. Whoops. Oh, come on. Please be enough to fill this back up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, cool. Don't click that again. I don't know. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Okay, let's see. Yep. See that? Created a bind. That's problematic. That's not great. I could, in theory, let me think here. So say the observer is this. Nope. Let's go. Nope. Nope. There we go. Grab that one. Grab that one. And then, oh, this is going to be interesting because we need. Okay, hold on. We need the comparator here, so this always has to be a solid block. And the observer being there was nice because that was a solid block. Because this powers this, but it doesn't power that. It's got to be a different way to do this. Hold on. Gotta sleep. Sleep. I'm going to figure this out. This is the process I usually go through on live streams to solve this stuff. There's so many easier ways to do this that I've seen. I'm just trying to come up with something slightly different here. So this pushes that down, but we only want it to fire once. So do we want to do the observer here? Or do we want to put the observer somewhere else? This was cool. I liked this. Because that triggered this. But the problem is the double pulse. We want just a single pulse. So if we put this here without the observer, okay, so we do that. And then we do, Let's say we do... Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. I wanted to place a block, not break that out. It's going horribly wrong. You know what? I'm going to ignore that for now. We'll have this stuff ready to go, but let me think about this because I'm going to just keep doing that. Okay. So if we want to do this differently, if we have this going down, so this is activated like that. Okay. And then I want one pulse going into this. How can I do that? What if okay, what if I did something funky here? So say I did this, I did this, I did this. I need another repeater. Let's see. I got plenty. These are repeaters, yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just so we have them. Okay, cool. Where am I going? Oh, it's all the way over there. Boop. This place got massive. So we do a repeater. Boop, boop, boop. This won't send it up, will it? If I put a redstone torch there, that does not activate that, does it? I don't think so. I'm curious now. Hold on. Let's find out. So if I put... Let's take this stuff out of here. Let's put 4 planks in here. If I put that there... Oh, it does. Interesting. But only if this is there. Okay. Does this turn off if there is that there? No. What about... Here, break that. What about this? I guess it still would be on, right? Okay. Okay, that one's gone. What about... I don't think this would work, but I'm curious. Oh, there. What if that's there? That's not going to do anything, will it? Okay. We break this. Nothing. We put this back. No. Okay. Didn't think so. Okay, I have one more thought. Because basically, we could do this. If I put this here on this block, will it go? Yes. Okay. But how can I turn this off? Because that's not going to do anything, right? No. I want to do something that turns that off. I mean, I guess in theory, we could do... Hold on, let me grab this guy. Okay, so if we do this, and then we do that, okay, and then we do... Just push this all out by one. That, like that, and then this, and then this, on a little bit of a delay. Boop, boop. Okay, so it's off, right? It is currently off. Ah! Funny thing is, it's going to be like in reverse here. We want it to go on. We want it to go on when that happens. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. So, I'm failing miserably here. It's too early. It's too early for this. No. Okay. So, let me think. let me think. So if this is in subtract mode and this thing is full, boop, 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 boop. I've done too much. Goodness gracious. Okay. Composters were a bad idea. I admit it. I did it again. I was not looking. I'm going to need more. Wait, where is this coming from? Are you kidding me? Okay. The delay in that showing up is just obnoxious. I feel like I did it. I waited a second. Nothing showed up. So I did it again. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, it's over here. I only have 9 rockets left. Must be careful. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we'll be very careful. Okay. There we go. Okay, so right now, it's not extended, but this thing is on, right? So we actually want to do the opposite. How can we do that? Let's think. Let me think. Let me cook. Let me cook. So if we do this, and we do this, right? Okay. Nothing's happening. Now, if we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, let's put these in here. I've done something wrong. What have I done wrong? Okay, hold on. That's powered. Oh, this is powering that. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, hold on. So, so it stays powered either way. We need the opposite here. We need the opposite. Out of curiosity. Interesting. Interesting. I'm just, oh, dang. Also, I'm guessing if this is here. Nope. Okay. But if it's like on it, it's off. Okay. So we need it down. And then we need it to go up. Or we need it to be here and then go past this. That could work, actually. Hold on. Hold the phone. I have an idea. Okay, so check this idea out. We get rid of this. We switch this for glazed terracotta. Boom. We put this like this. We put this here. And this gets pushed down. And it'll go on. Okay. That should do it. Ah, I'm falling again. Hold on. We need more rock. No, let's see if we can get this before rockets. Because all we need to do is figure out this system. The rest of it we can do off camera. Okay. So nothing's in here, right? Boom. Boom. So right now, it is off. Okay. If we were to put, let's say, 9 of these guys in here, we're going to take this back. Nothing's in here. Nothing's in here. Right? Let's put 9 of these guys in here. Look at that. Look at that system. Right? That works perfectly. Okay. So off camera, I'm just going to hook this thing up to the bus line. Which shouldn't be too bad. Basically, it's going to be pulling from the bus line from the same signal that's activating this. So that might be actually in the next episode because we need to get this signal from the auto crafting setup. And that will then send to literally right there because that's planks, what we need. But this won't activate this unless this target block is in place, which is perfect. And the whole system in general won't go unless this matches what's in here, which I think that's pretty simple. That's pretty simple. And just to make sure, well, I guess if I, where can I put this to actually see if it flows through? Those are all going to be stuck there, aren't they? Yeah, those are all going to be stuck there for now. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. We need the full amount in order for this to actually not be locked. But good. That's good. That works out really well. We'll just do another 2 just to see. Click. Click. Look at that. I love it. We'll put these in here. And basically what's going to happen is this is just going to be a dropper line that connects over to where the auto crafters are. So I think that does it for this episode. I managed to do it without needing to get more rockets or food. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So in the next episode, which will be the last episode, we're going to build the crafter for auto crafters. We're going to build the auto crafter for bows. We're going to build the auto crafter for dispensers. And I guess we'll stock the shop with everything for the last time in the final episode. Whenever that is. Sometime in the next month. Because I am about to leave for Japan. Bye for now.